guys, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle and today we're going with your reading. Before I start, I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that the energies could be inverted. And with this said, let's move forward. Let's see what the universe has for you, my loves. Let's see. We did your reading in Spanish, so we are moving to the English one, obviously. I want to give you a friendly reminder that every time you guys see a reading in Spanish, especially horoscopes, just know that most likely the English one is either or coming up next or it has been already uploaded, okay? So don't freak out, my loves. So this is that, okay? Right away we have the Star, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Cups in the reverse, right? I'm sorry, the Nine of Cups in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles as well. We clarify the overall energy with the Page of Swords. We're gonna go with this deck to see how this looks like. Okie dokes. Let's see. This is the Two of Pentacles, the King of Wands in reverse, Wheel of Fortune, the Devil in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. It was an extra. At the bottom we got the Ace of Wands. So we got Aquarius energy, obviously. We have Scorpio, we got Pisces, we have Taurus, Capricorn, and Libra at the moment. And pretty much the same energies, but also we definitely have obviously your energy in Aries as well as it right now. So it did show me here that you need to be more careful who you mingle with. So there's a sense to tell you that you need to focus on your healing and in your healing journey. And as you do this, it doesn't have to be because you got heartbroken or anything, but there's a lot of things that you need to be aware of that you need to work. There's certain blockages in your life that you may not be aware there is, and it's causing a lot of blockages in your creative side, which does not allow you to be in touch with your emotional self in certain parts of you, and it does not allow the download of messages from heaven to you because you have a very deep connection with the angels. Now moving from this, there's also sense for you that you need to make a sacrifice and cut somebody off, talking about connection wise, not physically, obviously, because this person is jealous of you. We have a jealous energy near you that is jealous of your looks, jealous of what you got. Now you don't have to be a model, you don't have to have thousands of dollars. Jealous energies are not often based on what you own and how much money there is necessarily. It's always how you wear it or how you feel about it. Sometimes it's you what they envy, and at this point when you have envious energies near you, you can't succeed, you can't move forward, you can't do anything because they're always gonna twist your intentions, your words, and your actions. So let's say that you mean well and you say something nice, they're going to twist your words because they want those words to be twisted because they don't like you. That's simple as that. So with that kind of energies nearby, you will never be able to be the phoenix you were meant to be, right? Now, with the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Tower in the reverse, is talking about a failed relationship. There has been a failed relationship that it's still bugging you and your energies. It doesn't matter how long it has been, it's still there. The issue here is that you don't have answers of what happened, but at the end of the day, the fact that you have no answers means that that person don't care for you, because somebody that has a tiny decency and a tiny bit of care for you, the very least they could do or will do is give you some sort of answer. And if somebody is just literally giving you the silent treatment, that means they don't care about you enough to even give you an answer, and that is something you should put in your head so you can let go and move on. With the Ten of Pentacles, you also need to cut ties with certain members that are part of your ex. Yes, you're friends with some exes. Now, ex's family member. Now, if you have kids with your ex, obviously that's obviously impossible. But if you, again, have not cut ties with them, it's a recommendation, not an order. Again, it's a recommendation, not an order, to cut ties with them, because you continue to ming around those energies, and it's hard for you to let go entirely. You can gaslight the world, but you cannot gaslight the universe or me. We could see through your energies, and we know why you cannot let go. You could have a whole family, but it doesn't matter. You cannot be the liar you are with others. The universe sees it all, and we are calling you out. With the Two of Pentacles and the King of Wands in the reverse, okay? It says right here that you need to adapt and balance it out. End things, ended, move on. It's normal to let go of family members that are not connected to you unless you have kids with your ex. I also see right here that you need to start prioritizing you, prioritizing your present, and prioritizing what you want in it. Okay? Doing what you're doing is just hurting you at the end, and it's gonna make you look like a fool, just so you know. You need to stop being so controlling. Your arrogance, sometimes arrogance is it's not the worst. We all have it. We are human, right? This is not for you to feel bad. If you feel bad, please try to take it as a positive criticism, okay? At the end of the day, as I say here, you have lost your confidence at times due to this person. Okay, yes, your money is not attached to another entity, another person. It's about you. But this person has put something in your energy that you haven't looked into, and it's because it hurts. You have always been independent, you have always been successful, and everything you put in your mind, you get it done. And the only thing you haven't succeeded entirely is or was to change this person. That's what you do. You often sometimes connect with people, this is subconsciously most likely, and you see them and you're like, I conquer most of the things. I'm gonna conquer this person. In what sense? I'm gonna change them to a better person so they can actually love me how I know they can. The potential you see in them is the potential you see in yourself, because you're saying, I'm gonna do this, and if somebody did this for me, I will definitely change for them. And often these people that you see potential do not have any potential. You just place the potential in them mentally, right? Because you really want to believe that people will act the way you act, and not everybody has honor, baby. Sadly, that's the life we live in. So with this said, have the courage to create a better present and move forward from that, and disconnect them from your life kindly and say, well, you know, it's time for me to move on. It's time for me to let go. It's time for me to clear the path. It's not easy, but it's the right thing to do. You don't have to do it today, tomorrow. You can take a whole year too if you want to, but just keep it as a positive criticism. Okay? We're not judging you. The universe is talking to you like the adult you are, because you could do better. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil in that reverse, there is chances and changes coming in your life, okay? Good luck is definitely coming in your life, but there's definitely a wheel, meaning that there's a change, a shift. Before you find the balance, you may feel everything is upside down, and you need to adjust to that, because it'll be the only thing that will actually increment your skills. You're gonna have a lot of good opportunities, but it's not about winning, it's about trying new things. The Devil in the reverse, it says you are breaking free from an addiction. Not necessarily an addiction like we know what they can be. An addiction, in the way that we could see it too, is you cannot let go of something. You crave, for example, connect to people that are not healthy for you, connect to similar energies, control of situations. It could be also hard for you to admit that you're wrong. Like, there's so many things that could be addictive, and it's not because it's actually hurting your health. It could be just hurting your development into growing into a better individual. It could be actually hurting a little bit your synchronicity to actually have answers from the universe, angels, or so, you know. And sometimes the universe has to call you out, not because they hate you, not because they want to embarrass you. It's because they know your potential, and they know that you could be better, because you're great, but you can be better. And if they see what's hurting you, sometimes they could have tried to send you synchronicities and numbers, and you took it as other things, and they said, you know what, we tried the very, kind way, let's go the straightforward. No, because we hate you, but it's because they love you so much that they want you to do better. With the Queen of Pentacles here, it's a reminder that you are a nurturing energy. You're a queen, a king, royalty. And it says right here that you could and you will be having and doing great things. But for you to fulfill that, you need to make space. And there is clutter that needs to be decluttered. Ace of Wands. When you do what you need to do, how the universe is giving you the advice to do so, your financial struggles are going to be done. New opportunities are going to be showing. They're going to be growing like a little plant growing. But remember, the plants cannot grow in a concrete floor. Often they do, but what they do, they grow thinner and not how they should be. They're not enough to be sustainable as they should if they were in the right place. So with this said, I do see growth in your energies. I do see opportunities to travel. So, I mean, baby, what are you waiting for? What you waiting for? Like one Stefani song. And what you waiting? You remember that? Maybe not. 2000 music is not something everybody hears. Well, me, I'm a millennial, so. And love, can you tell me something about love? Love. Yep, you need to, something ended, a relationship ended, and you need to accept it. And no, it's not gonna work. May he come back? Of course. Is he the one for you or she the one for you? No, it's not gonna work. They're gonna do you dirty as much as they did. And some of you, this person will either or already passed away in a car accident or could be passing away in a car accident. So be ready for bad news as well. I'm sorry to be so kind of like straightforward, but this is just for a very specific group of people. And the money sense, what can you tell me in the money sense for them? And job sense or so. So we got the King of Swords in the reverse right here. You have a very bad, I would say, manager or boss or something like that. I feel that they just know that you're great and they just feel jealous. And if you are a self-made person on all the social media, you got people who are jealous of you, and that should be a sign of how great you are, because people are only jealous of people they claim they do better than themselves. So at this point, it's not because you're doing something wrong, it's because you're doing something right. I do see as well with the Ten of Pentacles right here, I do feel like you're gonna have prosperity, you're gonna have financial security to actually eventually, if you decide to, in any way, shape or form you want to, have the family of your dreams, if that's what you want to do. If not, whatever it is that you consider happiness and / it could be translated to family, that's what you're gonna have. The Ten of Swords in the reverse, you're going to be recovering and healing from what hurt you. You are doing good. You are in the right path. This, I need to work a little bit more in the ego. And the ego is not a crime. We all have it. You are not a bad person for it. It's just something that needs to be worked a little bit, so you could be a little bit more grounded and try to take things more like positive criticism instead of like a very bad critic, because sometimes the universe will use random people to give you messages in ways that maybe you are not used to, because the way you heard it is the way of maybe they feel like it's very important for you to know, and that will be the only way to stuck by you. You know what I'm saying? So you never forget it. So sometimes it's just that. It's just for the reaction they need you to have. With Chariot right here, I do feel a journey, like I said before, journey, confidence. I do see traveling. I do see opportunities. So I feel like you're gonna have a job, like I said before. If it's not enough and far away, it'll be a different city or a different country. So that's why I see the traveling. But hey, buckle up, buttercup. So that's what I see for you, boo boo. I know, like, you may have, if this is the first time seeing my videos, you most likely have heard in the past, he loves you, she loves you. Like, I try to focus on a little bit of everything, because love is important, but self-growth, money and all that is important as well. It is important as well. So I always try to mix up my stuff. Yeah, let's give you 2 messages from the archangels, maybe 3. So we got this archangel here, and it says Akaya, it says, keep your head down and try to be both serene and busy. Allow your eyes to be open. Lehahel, I think his name is, it says, someone who longs for you will be in your thoughts. You will be also in theirs. Holy shit. Isael as well. It says right here, is there someone you've been quarreling with? It is time to let go and move on. Oopsie daisy, look at that confirmation for some of you. So with this said, guys, this is the end of the reading. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, I do apologize, but hey, I gave the message that the universe has for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you did last all the way here, it's grateful. It's so cool. I also want to invite you to my live. I'm here Wednesdays, every Wednesdays. If everything works fine, right, every Wednesday I'll be here live, and I do different divination stuff as well for those who may be interested around noon. Wisconsin time, by the way. I am also on Instagram, on TikTok. I'm also on this app called Clapper. I'm on Twitch. I'm planning to stream there too as well. And I forgot if I said it twice, Instagram as well. I also offer personal readings for those who are interested. You can book directly with me through my website. Description box below is the link. And with this said, thank you so very much. You guys have an amazing day. Blessings, and believe in yourself because you're amazing.